You can never get too much of Max Talbot. You just remember the podium, but this is the real deal now. How does it feel?
Well, obviously it feels great. You know, every morning when I wake up, I like to say that it's the best day of my life. You know, just to start the day on the right foot, and today, you know, I can really say that it is the best day of my life. I can share that with my family, my friends, this team, and it's really special.
The first goal, Gino got you the puck. Did it hit Stewart's stick, do you recall?
When I shot it? Or when I...
As Gino tried to get the puck to you?
I don't know. I just remember having a loose puck there in front of the goalie, and I was going 5-0, and I think that's where it went.
And the second one is a goal scorer's goal. I heard you talking about you don't have skills. That's a goal scorer's goal, that second one.
Oh, well, you know what? I was like, you know, I remember 2 years ago a goal I scored like that in Toronto. And I look at Osgood, and I think he was a little upset, and he was not in the middle of his net. I don't know why, but I picked the corner, and I'm lucky enough they went in.
All right, enough of the X's and O's.
Yeah.
There was always something special about this hockey club, and the way you maintained your composure all the way through the playoffs, down to the Flyers, 3-0 in Game 6, the Capitals series winning in Game 7, and coming in here and doing what a lot of people thought you couldn't do.
Well, I don't care what people think. We won that thing, and we prove a lot of things at this team, and we got a lot of character, a lot of passion. Dan Basma brought things that, you know, passion and stuff. And Billy Guerin, you know, I see him crying on the ice. It's special. And everybody, you know, Fleury proved that he's a winning goaltender. And everybody, Gino winning Conn Smythe, it is special. And you know what? I love Pittsburgh. And love it even more now winning the cup.
Last thing, what did it feel like to pick it up, to kiss it, to lift it, and to skate around with it?
I'm gonna go do that again right now. I kiss it again because when you're out there, obviously it's special, but you don't realize it as much. So I'm gonna have all summer to think about it and realize that we really won the cup.
Thanks for all you did for us all year long, Max and FSN, and we'll see you at the parade.
Thank you, Stan.
All right, Max Talbot.
Did it feel the same?
Feels great.
Given your relationship with Sid, what do you think this means for him?
It means everything. I mean, this kid is, you know, that's all he thinks about is winning championships. And his whole life, you know, is about training and playing hockey and practicing. And you know, he's a great kid. He's just a perfect hockey player. I mean, that's all he does. He thinks about hockey every day. You know, prepares himself very well. It's amazing. I wish I would have had that discipline back then. Yeah, it's tough, but I think we had some guys that you know, could pick it up. We were pretty strong down the middle with Malkin, and Max stepped in there, you know, for most of the game. So I thought we were okay.
How good was Detroit, and how big an accomplishment is this to beat them?
I mean, they're an amazing franchise, amazing team, and to beat them, especially here in Game 7, it's you know, it was a tough task, and you know, people don't realize how tough it is to come in this building and win, let alone Game 7. It's amazing.
I'm sorry. You know how buried this team was in February. You're in 10th place. You have to make a coaching change. When did you think it was realistic to think this team could pull this off?
I think once we got in the playoffs at the end, I think, you know, the way we finished, we won, I think 18 out of 21 or 22 or something like that. So I felt we were playing pretty good, and we had a chance. Like I said, we got Sidney, Crosby, and Malkin, two of the best in the world. Anytime they're on the ice, you have a chance.
You played on a lot of comeback teams in 91, 92. Do you think them winning in Washington Game 7 gave them the confidence to pull this off tonight?
That's what happens in the playoffs. I mean, you're not going to win every game, and you're going to face adversity. It's how you react to adversity, and how you come out of it. And with this team, they show a lot of character, coming back a couple times, being down in the series, and you know, they're all the credit to them. They're the champions tonight.
All right, we're with Mario's tenant, the captain, Sidney Crosby. Sid, you've been under such expectation since you were a little boy. People expected this of you. Is it almost a relief now that you've won the cup?
A bit, just mostly enjoying it. You know, you don't ever expect this. You work so hard for it, but you don't expect it to come along every day. And we're so lucky to get back here. You know, we worked hard for it, but to get another crack at it, I think we all felt like we had an amazing opportunity, and we're just so happy we were able to pull it off.
When you got it and you lifted it and you skated with it on one leg, what did it feel like?
It felt a little heavy at the start, but then it gradually got lighter. You dream of doing that so many times. I remember having fake Stanley Cups on the outdoor pond, and it's everything you dream of. And to do it with a group of guys that did so much and contributed in every which way, it really feels amazing.
Was it extra special because and it must have been very painful to sit there and watch virtually the last 2 periods?
It was it was so hard, and that's not the way I really thought it would happen, to be honest with you. I didn't expect to be sitting there the whole third period watching it unfold, but I didn't think that I was doing the right thing by putting my team in a difficult situation, not being 100% out there, or even close to 100%. So I did everything in my power to try to get out there, and it didn't happen, but we found a way to pull it off, and just like I thought we would.
So the old and the young. Billy, while you're here, it means a lot to Sid because since he's been a little boy, he was expected to lift the cup. It's been a very long time for you. I've got to imagine you feel great for him, and I know he feels great for you.
Well, I've never had to deal with the pressure that Sid has, and the weight of the game on his shoulders, and he handles it like a true champ. We always knew he was going to be a champion someday, and this is his time. He led us there, and it was just great experience coming here and playing with him, and a lot of fun.
When you knew as a group that he was not probably going to be able to come back, was anything said, we got to pull together now because our leader's not with us?
Well, we all knew. You know what? I mean, this guy's bailed us out so many times during the year that this was our turn to get his back and to bail him out. And he's always been there for us. He's always been there for us in the clutch, and this was our turn to do something for him.
Last thing, so we'll let you go. How much did it mean to bring in a Stanley Cup champion like Bill Guerin, Chris Kunitz too, guys who had won the Cup, but especially Billy? I know when it was time to touch the conference trophy, shouldn't I, you went to Bill for his advice. What did it mean to have him around as a confidant?
It was great. I mean, to have his support and to have someone to lean on. We're a pretty young team, and we do have some veteran guys, but to bring in a guy like Billy who's been through so much and won a Stanley Cup himself, I think we all felt fortunate. Individually, I felt fortunate too to have him, somebody to lean on. But he's been great with the guys. He's led in every which way, and we're so happy that we got him, and he's a big reason why we got here.
Well, now, Billy, you can shave the beard, get rid of the gray, because without it, you don't look a day over 37.
What are you I'm sticking with the beard, man.
Sticking with it, all right.
Sticking with it.
Hopefully we see you in training camps at Pittsburgh Penguins. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. You made an awful lot of people very happy back home. All right, Billy Guerin and Sidney Crosby. There's a 2-for-1. That's a Quinella.